Nobody cares when you chose to live. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean specifically suicide. Like when people end their life, it's always like, oh my God, like I wish I knew. It's so sad. And they send all these fucking messages to their social media once they're gone, even though they're never gonna see it. And like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. It's sad. You know what I mean? Fucking throw a funeral and everything for this person that took their own life. But nobody cares when that person chose to not kill themselves. You know what I mean? Like nobody gives a fuck. Why don't we throw a party for like, hey, I'm glad you're still alive. You beat that. Like we throw a fucking funeral when they die. Nobody cares when you choose to live. And this is fucked up, dude. This is not right. And like I'm speaking out of fucking experience of this type of shit. I'm not going to go in detail on my specific story, but I'm just expressing what I learned. And like, nobody gives a fuck if you chose to live. Now, me, I care if you chose to live. That's why I'm making this fucking video. I need to point this out. People need to see this and need to hear this. All our friends like, oh, I wish I would have known before they killed themselves. Well, nobody ever gives a fuck. Like, it's not easy to tell people what you're going through when it's like that. It's not comfortable to tell someone that you're trying to fight taking your life. Everyone is like scared to dabble in that fucking field, dude. And why these people take their own life? Because no one wants to talk about it. No one fucking cares that they have been fucking beating that shit for so long. They only care once they're gone and once they're dead. You wish you knew, like, well, people know and they don't do nothing about it. Now, I understand it's a lot. If someone tells you they're like suicidal and shit, that's a lot to take care to handle. You don't want that responsibility on your shoulders and shit. Like you're not a fucking professional. You're not a therapist. You don't really know what to say. And like not everyone is that type of person that is like for that. That's really intimidating to some people, which is fine. I understand, but like man, like you gotta just fucking just gotta check on people, man. Like shit. And I realized like, man, like I really don't want to say this, but I realized like if I were to fucking end my life, people would care. The fact that I'm still alive, people don't know that that's what I've been dealing with. Like I've been dealing with this shit for so long, but it's been coming up again lately. But fuck that shit. I'm still here. I'm still alive, bitch. I'm gonna throw a party for my fucking self for being alive. You know what I mean? Like I'm staying alive, bitch. But yeah, fucking nobody cares. No one cares that you survived and that you're alive. You know what I mean? That's fucking sad. That sucks, dude. Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, everyone is all like mad that they killed themselves. Well, it's like, well, no one praised me when I fucking lived anyway. So what the fuck was the point of fucking? You know what I mean? That's like the energy. I don't agree with it. I'm just saying, like from the perspective of a fucking suicidal ass person, like I know what it feels like, man. I know what it feels like. And no one gives a fuck, dude. And even when you fucking tell someone, they're just like so threatened and so scared. Well, you just gotta shut the fuck up. Your bullshit ass advice isn't fucking helping, bitch. That's what I want to say. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want to say. So, my solution is other depressed and suicidal people need to contact other depressed suicidal people. Like they need to fucking get together and remind each other that they care that each other is alive. You know what I mean? Like, dude, if two people are suicidal and they look at each other like, hey, like I'll stay alive if you do. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, dude, you know how helpful that is for someone like me? Man, I can't say that for everyone else because everyone's different reasons why they want to fucking end their life are different. There's different fucking specific circumstances and all that shit. But still, like, yeah, man, like the solution for no one giving a fuck that you fucking lived is have other suicidal fucking friends, and you guys gotta open up to each other about that shit. I mean, it's hard to like figure that out about people, but you gotta find other fucking suicidal people and fucking admit that shit to each other and then tell each other like, hey, I'll not kill myself if you don't. This is a touchy topic, but I don't give a fuck because that's been a huge fucking part of my life and everyone else is too fucking scared to talk about it. So I fucking will, bitch. And I'm gonna say fuck a million times, bitch. But yeah, so all I'm getting at is like, if you know someone that's fucking suicidal or has even like been like that in the past, like you don't gotta check on them, don't baby them, like, oh, are you okay? No one wants fucking sympathy, dude. They just want to feel normal again, you know. So just check on them. Just remind a suicidal person that you care that they're alive. Like you acknowledge that they chose to fucking beat it, man. Like so important, dude. So important. Nobody cares when you chose life. And that's a problem.